Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Dell. I'm so excited that you are here with me today. We're going to get into some channel messages as well as do a tarot reading with the Light Seers Tarot. So yeah, let's just get started. All information about me is in the description box. How to book a personal reading is there. It's only done through my website, dellegoddessintuitive.com, or dellegoddess.com will take you there as well. Any resources, songs, or things like that also go in the description box. There's a Spotify playlist where I keep all of the music. It's quite a long playlist and it's a lot of fun, so you can also just hit shuffle and see if a song wants to come through for you intuitively that day as a little musical message from Spirit. So please do like, share, and subscribe. It's a wonderful way to support the channel, and I'm just so grateful and appreciative for all of you guys who do like the videos, who have subscribed to the channel, and who left comments and leave comments. It's just your support means the world to me, and I feel appreciated, and I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you for doing that as well. So thank you. Yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to get quiet and see what channel messages want to come through for us today, for you guys today. I'm here for you guys. So there's a lack of support, or where there was once a lack of support, it's like support is coming in for you, like it's showing up for you. They keep saying where it once has been lacking. So whatever area of life this applies for you, it's like where you wish you had more support, or where you required more support, needed more support. It's like that is able to come in for you now. It could look and take shape in many different forms. For some, I'm seeing it's like a gift that happens to come in. For some, I'm seeing it's like you told your friend or something about some hardships, and they told the church that you're a part of, and they put a collection together or something to help you out financially. Or let's say your car broke down, it's like a car is donated to you. It's there's some kind of like big gesture in the form of support that comes in to help you at this time. So just a friendly reminder, we are at the cosmic mailbox together. So we're at the cosmic post office together, I like to say, and checking the mail. So some messages are going to have your name on it, some are not going to have your name on it, and that's okay. So just a friendly reminder that you know, just to always use your intuition and listen with discernment, see what's for you and what's not for you, and we don't have to make something fit if it doesn't. Yeah. Something ordered is on the way, so it could be that you placed an order for something, and it's like I'm hearing it's ready for pickup, it's ready to be picked up. I'm seeing like it could be dance costumes or something like that, where it's I'm not sure when this gets published, but it's in the schedule right now. But it could be that maybe you were ordering dance costumes or something, and it comes in just in the nick of time for the recital or something like that. I'm very familiar with that process. I used to do a lot of that as a studio manager back in the day. It's always an exciting time for the staff and the students and all that, so that's exciting. I'm hearing, like, it sounds like a song, but I don't know that it is a song, so if you know this and it is a song, please comment below. But it's like I'm hearing the buds and the leaves all begin to change. And now I'm hearing like the paper is white as snow. Could be that you're noticing the vibrancy at the peak of seasons, but it's like the seasons of your life, or the seasons of your love. So you know how in certain, I guess like in spring, like everything is super green and saturated, and it just looks fresh and delicious because it's new, it's life, it's brand new life. And like when it's the height of winter, it's the purest of snow, fallen snow, like the white snow. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like the peak of color in these moments, in these periods, in these seasons of life. So I think you're observing or noticing where your life peaks in color. And instead of like holding on to that or feeling disappointment when it can't hold that anymore because it's time to go, or that's just the natural ebb and flow of life, you're choosing or stepping into this energy of just celebrating it for what it is at the time that it is. So there's no more grasping or trying to control it or to hold on to it or preserve it anymore. It's just letting it be, letting it come and letting it go, and enjoying it while it's there, while it lasts, for as long as it lasts. Wow. The energy around that is just super peaceful. I feel a lot of peace in today's reading. It just feels very still, but full of life at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get into the tarot now. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't say this enough, but I like to travel vicariously through you guys. So if you ever want to drop a comment and let us know where you're tuning in from, it's interesting for me to see how the video reaches people. And yeah, I'm on the East Coast. Okay, only one card has flipped over so far. I'm going to get a couple more and then we'll talk, but I really appreciate the energy of this reading, so thank you, because I know that's from you guys. It's just peace. It's peace, acceptance, it's happiness, it's like self-fulfilling. That's how it feels like. It's just like I feel like you guys, you don't need anything outside of yourself, although it's nice to enjoy life's pleasures that come outside of yourself, other people's company, the weather, food, things like that. But you just, it starts with you, it stems with you, you allow it to come in for your own self to enjoy it. And it's, it shows, it's in the energy. So let me let my cat in, give me 1 second. Okay, and I'm back. So the bottom of the deck is the sun. Literally, like there's just so much life. There's this fullness of life that's around you right now. I'm hearing it's enveloping and enveloping. Sometimes I get confused with that word. It's like enveloping you, I think is how it's pronounced, but it looks like envelope. So it's like it surrounds you and it just blankets you, but it's like you know how to filter out, you know, like the sun can burn us, especially. I don't know if you can tell. I'm very prone to sunburn, so I have to be very careful. But I notice sometimes that when I shift my energy and I'm like really thankful for the sun's healing rays, it's like I get like a nice glow, but I still have to wear a lot of sunscreen. So you guys might too, for me to be talking about it. But I'm just getting, you know, that warmth of the sun where it's just like you can feel life is surrounding everything, because the sun is life. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with the bottom of the deck. The only card that flipped over was the Empress. So I love that. The Empress is about really following and nourishing and nurturing your intuitive self, you as an intuitive being. So your intuition is very nurtured right now because you understand it's like that's the voice, that's the heart of the matter that actually gets you the beautiful things that you want in life. I feel like this is like in the past, like at least eight months is what I'm hearing, but it'll be different for you if it kind of applies, but it might, just don't hold me to the time. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's like, I'm just seeing it's like where, like you've really got a discernment on what's the egoic voice or when the ego is speaking versus when your intuition is speaking. So it's just, I just see somebody who's got a really beautiful handle on that, and it's not even, doesn't even feel like a handle anymore. So I've shared this before, like as a former dancer, you know, you have a handle on things, you're doing the technique and you're training over and over and over again, just doing the same things over and over and over again at the bar and then in the center. And because the whole point of that is, and the same thing goes with yoga, I've noticed, where you're doing repetitious things. And the whole reason you do that is so it's almost like you become very, very trusting in the repetition of that, and you've built that up within your body and your energy. And the point is to create a structure and a foundation from which you can then flow, where you let go. So it's this interesting, cool juxtaposition between the two, where the control and the discipline needed to be able to then flow. And it's like you have learned that, you've mastered that intuitively. I'm hearing both intuitively and emotionally. So for some, it's like this was wrapped into learning how to regulate your emotions. I'm also hearing too, if being neurodivergent resonates with you. It's like finding different ways and tools to help yourself with that, where it's like understanding and learning more about how the nervous system works, and with nervous system regulation. So something that really, really helped me before with this was doing a somatics practice. So I, as a former dancer, it's like I feel a certain way in my body when I'm like, oh yeah, I had a great workout today, or I had a great training session today. When I switched over to somatics, I was like, is this even working? Because the movement is so subtle and so small and so gentle. It didn't feel like it was doing anything, because I was comparing it to what I was used to physically from yoga, from dance, from different sports things, from other strength training, and just different practices. So it was so interesting to me to see the effects of doing somatics work, because again, it didn't feel like I was putting that much effort and energy into the practice, but it was really just about rewiring the nervous system. And if you think about it, it's like those really high intense energetic things are quite stressful to the body, so it recovers differently, or the recovery is differently. When I think of somatics, I actually think of like active repair, active recovery. So it's like the movement is actually repairing. So I don't know, food for thought, just throwing that out there. That really, really helped me. And yeah, it was interesting too, because I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, oh my God, my posture is totally different. like I was like very upright, and it just felt like my energy was flowing so much more. Channeling was more enjoyable too for me after that. It just, yeah, there's something to it. So check it out if it resonates for you, and if not, don't worry about it. But it's coming through for a reason. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I see this as you guys giving your heart. It's like you're taking your heart back for yourself, but now you know this time, like, who you're going to be sharing it with when you want to share it. I feel like it spills over all the time, so I think that you're naturally sharing your heart with other people. I'm getting like you wear your heart is worn well on your sleeve, so it doesn't actually serve you maybe to hold your love in or withdraw your love. And I see that for those of you who purposely withdrew your love or your energy in the past as a means of punishment, like that has long been since released and let go of. There is no need to do that anymore, or to let yourself do that anymore, because you see now the ways in which it had punished yourself as well. So that's really, really powerful and profound. Also, just as a reminder, I'm always channeling in the energy of divine love. That's a space I like to chill in, and also in non-judgment. So if anything I ever say like stings or something like that, it's never my intention to cast out or inflict judgment on anybody, but rather just to translate the message. So just wanted to clarify that, and just make sure that you're understanding how the energy is coming through that way, and how it's being translated. So, but yeah, I just see it's like, the Queen of Cups is like very like, this is my chalice. I love my chalice. I'm not gonna share my chalice with everybody. I feel like you're still discerning with that, which is, it feels like it's in alignment with you to do that. But I also get naturally you're just an overly abundantly pouring, loving person. So it could be too that you're getting ready to share your cup with another, but I feel like you're set. So your relationships are set, your friendships are set, your emotional output and input is set. I feel like you're good in that regard. Again, take it as it resonates. Two of Pentacles usually talks about juggling. I actually am seeing that. So it's like, I think you're someone who thinks a little bit about like, how do I want to spend my time, my day, my energy, my effort, because it's important to you and it matters to you, what you are investing your time, effort, and energy into. There's a distinction between what feels light and what feels heavy is also what I'm getting. And the thing that allows you to feel the most transparent is actually going to be the one that's in true alignment with yourself. Something about, does it allow you to be creative? Does it allow you to feel creative? It's going to be really, really helpful with this discernment moving forward. We have Death and the Rebirth. Not taking reversals because the message comes through anyway, so I would rather hold it upright so you can actually see what the card looks like. Death and Rebirth in this deck is, I really enjoy this card because it's like, it's the passing of time that you can see in the card, but it's also this like, I'm getting new dawn and new day, but I'm also getting like the Big Bang Theory. So like the spark of creation of something like new being brought into life that is so dynamic it inadvertently creates the ending of something. So it's like you could be bringing something into motion or setting something into motion. It could be a book that you're publishing or a reading that you're publishing. Maybe you read tarot or you do channel messages too, or you're a medium also yourself. But it's just like, it's like something you put out into the world has such a dynamic, profound effect and change that it's just like it ceases things because the change and the beginning it sparks is so profound it just like it cancels at the same time. I hope that makes sense. But it's so profoundly powerful because it comes from the purest place. It comes from yourself, your divine self, your holy, your divinity. That's what I'm hearing right now. These next two cards go together, they're showing me. Okay, I see why. So 3 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. This is coming through where it's like kind of a continuation of this message, but an extension for a different path. So for some, like it's like you're good, you understand how your love works, how you want to share it, how you want to give it, how you want to honor your cup. For some, it's like there's still this healing or heartbreak that I do feel like has been healed and it occurred in the past. I don't get that it's present. Or if it's not present, maybe it didn't happen that long ago, so it's still a little fresh. So there's still this desire to keep yourself bubbled from other people, not wanting to share your love with the world. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going within and to honor yourself and give yourself the protective space that you know you deserve. So if you're feeling called to come into a protective space for yourself, do that. You know, do that for yourself. You don't have to announce it to anybody. You don't have to let anybody know. You don't have to put a post out on social media that says, I'm not coming out for 3 months, so you won't hear from me. It's just like, I'm hearing, it's just like, just go. Like, you know what I mean? If you do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Because I get that there's still some like painful things that need to come up to the surface to be healed and to be resolved and to be let go of, to transmute it. I don't know if this resonates for you or if it's too soon, but I would like to leave it here anyway, just in case it's helpful for somebody. But something that helped me, but I was also in a good place to be able to experiment and explore with this. So that's why I'm saying it might be helpful, might not. So if it's not, just disregard it, obviously. But every now and then I get a little flare-up of social anxiety where I don't know what happens. It's like it's not fear, I don't know what it is, where I love to walk, so I'm outside a lot, and every now and then I get real like shy and suspicious of people, and I don't know where this comes from, but I used to get upset that this would happen, and I would try to like overly protect myself and not make eye contact, and it hurt me because I like to talk to everyone, I like to pet all the dogs and that kind of thing. But Gay Hendricks, who I love his books, he wrote The Big Leap, I've talked about on the channel before. His wife is really, really wonderful with him, and they work together frequently, and they've co-written a lot of books together. But I heard her do a talk on their YouTube channel where it was just, or she was leading a workshop or something, and she said she goes like, like where it's like you're getting deliciously curious about what's going on within you. So I started to do that, not out loud, you know, sometimes out loud, but when no one's around. But like if I notice or I catch myself not wanting to make eye contact with people or feeling fearful or something, and I know it's not my intuition saying, hey, walk this way, you know, like I can actually feel it's my ego or something like that. I'll go like, oh, that's so interesting. I notice I'm afraid of everybody today. What's that about? And then I like imagine just leaning into fear. And it usually almost transmutes itself when I do it that way. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like when the person passes and I'm like, and then I say hi, and then I'm like, oh, okay, thank God that's over. Some days I just don't want to be around people, I noticed. So I don't know, there could be something in there for you. So, but I noticed that life is more enjoyable, more fun for me if I get more curious about why I feel the way that I feel about certain things. And it becomes this nice little, like a component of trust is further deepened within myself when I allow myself to do that. So maybe that's helpful for you. And then the final card is the Empress, but we talked about it already, but I'm being guided to go back to it anyway. So I am getting like, I know that she's clearly pregnant in this card. So there's something about creation or birthing something new, and then they're having me go back to death and rebirth, where it's like just something so profound wants to be created through you. Okay, and if you don't know what it is, ask yourself to be guided, ask yourself to be led to this discovery within yourself, because I'm getting it, it's coming up and out and through yourself. This could be something you've carried around for multiple lifetimes and you just haven't had the resources, the circumstances, or the opportunity to actually have it be created through you. But now I feel like you do. So it's if you're at a loss or not even sure what this could be, but you're feeling this desire to have something be birthed through you, I'm seeing just to sit with your spirit guides, your spirit team, calling in your higher self, your angels, however that feels right for you to do that, and just saying like, hey, what wants to be created through me? What wants to be birthed through me? Will you please guide me and show me and nurture me so that way I'm able to do this? And see what comes through for you. You might get an answer right then and there through meditation. It might come to you later. Somebody might say something that inspires you. So it's always important just to put the request in and then be open to how it comes through, your intuitive guidance. I do offer sessions that do this for you, but it's important, I always feel like, to try it yourself first. See how far you can get yourself first, and then if you need to seek guidance and you feel called to and you're guided to, then go for that guidance. You know what I mean? But it's the more reliant you are on yourself and your own intuition, it's just the more resourceful you become, and you'll be able to, like that Two of Pentacles, let me get that card back. It's like, you'll be able to discern that much quicker for yourself. Not that everything is a race, but it's, oh, this is for me, that's not for me. This makes me feel this way, that doesn't make me feel this way. And remember when I've been a vegetarian now, well, pescatarian really, but like a vegetarian for, oh my gosh, 16 or 17 years now, I think. I don't remember, but so I'm at the produce place a lot, and I'm very particular with the produce that I get, because I can feel it. I can feel the journey it took. I can feel how it was treated. I'm very, very sensitive. So for a while, it felt like I was at the store forever, just touching everything. Yes, I'm the person that touches everything. Sorry, but I need to do it. And now it's because I've learned to discern and lean into my intuition so much. Like I can see exactly which fruit and which vegetables is for me, or I can touch it and within a second I know it's not. I don't want that one. So yeah, it could be too that you're just developing that level of discernment for yourself and awareness in your own life. And if you need a place to begin, the produce store is a great opportunity to start there, or the market, or if you have an outdoor market or something like that. Just talking to people and yeah, I feel like you're going to be guided in a very, very nourishing way, in a way that's very nurturing for you. So, okay, I'll leave the reading there. I hope that was helpful. I hope everyone is doing well and being safe and exploring life and all that life has to offer. And I'm sending you all my best. And until next time, stay well and take care.